Hey there guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Less Than Average Gaming and welcome to the brand new release of Call of Duty World War 2. Man, I thought I would start you off in the headquarters zones. Basically, this is a little hub where you can collect mail, which essentially the mail is items that you unlock in here and you actually get paid. So basically every 4 hours or so you'll get a bunch of credits which you can use to buy collectibles and stuff like that, make your guns look shiny, new costumes, stuff like that. They've also introduced a pretty neat firing range here, which actually, if you shoot these targets, I believe they have the same amount of health as a normal player in the game would. So basically, will inform you how many shots people will take to kill in the game with the actual gun you've chosen to use, which is actually a pretty interesting feature. That's not something they've ever done before. But yeah, I thought I'd just run you around this hub area. Basically, the quartermaster is the place where you buy the collectibles. You can get orders off Major Howard, so basically you can go into games, do goals and stuff. The division prestige, which is basically the different class setups. So basically, in this, each class, I would guess it would be, each class has a different sort of setup. So basically, there's the sniper class, there's the assault, which is what I'm playing as. It's called infantry. There's the SMG variant, which is... Yeah, as I was saying, there is the SMG variant, there's the sniper variant, there's the shotgun variant, and there's the LMG variant. Which is an interesting class setup, and it makes for some pretty interesting gameplay. It simplifies it and makes it basically as vanilla as it can be. There's the emblem gallery over here, which you can use to design different emblems and stuff like that. There's the theater gallery, which is in there. Basically, that lets you view old games. There's a score streaks testing range, which is one of the more interesting features about this as well, along with the shooting range. Basically, it lets you test out different score streaks, what they're going to be able to actually do for you in-game. Delightful. More idle chat. Also, as you might have been able to notice, that you actually do get, like... Ooh. Hey, we're on that list. We're third on that list. That's pretty cool. Sweet. So yeah, basically this is like an open area where people can just chat and you can do all sorts of things. Gunsmith, that's just design your guns. There's a 1v1 thing, which basically lets you sort of test out new guns against other people. A little bit of a 1v1 situation.
Each other.
Thanks, Jim's mowing. Fucking what a guy, dude. What a guy. Anyway, we'll jump into a game and basically show off what the game has to offer, because it is actually very, very fun, and is one of the things that I like most about Call of Duty is actually, like, the killing people. Very, very cool. Alright, we'll jump into a game and show you what this is about. Oh my god, what have I joined into?
Advance and take position.
Apparently we're getting the shit kicked out of us after we've joined a game already in progress, which isn't amazing, but I guess that happens occasionally. But we'll do our best. Apparently AE Predathus, or whoever's on the other team, is doing quite a good job. He's 27-1. People just keep leaving this game, I imagine. Hopefully we might be able to take that guy out. Just maybe. Nope, that's not him. If we take this guy out, I'm going to be very, very happy with myself. Nope, that wasn't him either. Everyone's getting kill streaks in this, dude. We're getting the shit kicked out of us. Fucking hell. Wow. Yeah, nice try. Wow. Wow, that was well balanced. Holy shit. Fucking hell, that dude was insane. Wow. Alright. Not an amazing start, but we'll try and jump into another game and I'll actually try and talk about some of the things that I want to talk about in this game, because it is actually very, very cool. Okay, so we're back in, and the guys who kicked the shit out of our team on the last round are on the other team again, so this hopefully won't go that badly. There are occasionally jumps and sort of stutters in this game, which is may be expected on a PC port of a Call of Duty game. It's kind of part of the course, really, at this point. Basically, it's something that everyone sort of... Oh, really? The two-shot M1 Garand didn't two-tap that guy. Man, that's really lame. Okay, we kind of want to try and stop these guys from taking... Okay.
We've lost sight of superiority.
They're by the windmill.
What? Okay, that's not suspicious at all. But this might be able to actually display some of the flaws with this game. Because while I'm having a very good time, there are occasionally games where we'll just get stomped and it's not really clear why the teams are balanced in such a way. Like, you'd hope for the best that the teams would be somewhat, or at least tried to be balanced in some way. Like, you wouldn't just expect to get stomped or stomped every game. What? Don't even get a chance. He actually is sus. Like, that's actually suspiciously good.
In the storeroom.
Okay, we'll jump up on here. Come on, man. Is he up here? He's not even up here. Where did he go? Are we running around each other? Horse. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we gotta try and hold good positions. Okay. Sometimes it has its random jerks, but yeah, this game is as far as I've played. I think I'm level like 20 something. It's fun. Like, honestly, I would say that I've been having fun so far. Wow. Don't even get a chance to fucking do anything with this guy. He is very good. Very, very good indeed. Anyway, so one of the things that's most enjoyable about this game, and I'm trying to point out the good things about this game rather than focusing on the salt that I'm getting from getting killed over and over by just one guy with a sniper. So yeah, basically one of the good things about this game is that it actually feels like a war. It feels very... Oh! Okay. It feels like a war. There's a lot of... Oh. Okay, so I can't really... Oh my god, are you serious? Okay, so yeah, as I'm trying to say, there's a lot of explosions going on that aren't actually related to the game. So what I'm trying to say is basically, other than the casual or usual grenades and sort of bullet fire that you hear normally in a Call of Duty game, basically there's explosions going on in the background, trying to resemble an actual war. So basically you do end up feeling like you're in a frantic, completely unknown, confusing situation where basically you have no choice but to just try and fight your way out. Like, you feel vulnerable. Oh, we got him, they got the guy. Oh yeah, boy. Oh! Doors! What a turn on! Holy shit. Okay, let's keep going. Try and take up good positions. There's gonna be guys coming over that bridge. Let's get the recon up. He wasn't taking up good positions, but we got that guy as well. Let's try and sit around the back here. Let's try and drop a bomb on this guy's head. That's him there. That has to be him. Damn, it was wrong side. Where are we? What? Did we die? We must have died.
Recon flight concluded.
Okay, right. We must have died, yeah. Okay, we probably didn't deserve that kill there. Okay, let's just run. We don't want to be around here when that's going off. But yeah, like the sounds and the okay. The sounds and the explosion in this game actually make you feel like a, well, not exactly, but it's probably the most recognizable part of a war. It's just the there's a man in here. Just confusion. You don't know what's going on. There's loud noises. It's really fucking loud. Like, you just get confused. Basically, all you have to do, your instincts take over, your reflexes sort of just kick in. And it's actually very, very, very cool. Just how it's loud, how it's visceral. The guns all sound good. They feel good to use. Okay, we shouldn't have shot at that guy for that long. He's 5-1 on us. He's killed us 5 times. Yes, we won! And we actually did alright there. That was pretty good. If we do another game? Yeah, we'll do another game. We'll do another game, see if we can replicate our performance there. Because, actually also, one of the things is, instead of having the last kill cam, basically you get the play of the game, which is the Bronze Star awarded for heroic services. Basically, you get a double or a triple and you'll get play of the game. It's like, just like Overwatch. Basically, a little bit of a stolen idea, but still pretty cool at the same time. It like changes up the final kill cam. You don't have to do trick shots. You're actually just trying to get the best kills you can during the game. So yeah, actually that was the only guy on their team who did any good. He was the only one who went positive. Pretty good. Pretty good. Anyway, yeah, we'll jump into another game. We'll try and show off more of this actually very, very fun game. There are a lot of negative Steam reviews going on around at the moment, so, and most of them are probably misguided or ill-placed. This game isn't bad. This game is actually very, very fun. It's honestly very, very good. Okay, so obviously I feel like I have to mention why there are negative Steam reviews. A lot of the negative Steam reviews have come from people who tried to play the game and had an initial, like, basically had instantly a bad experience, and that's fair. Honestly, that's fair. But to not give, like, honestly, PC games are like that these days. Basically, you're never going to get a perfect experience at launch unless it is specifically made for PC. Like, that was bad. You're never going to get a perfect experience on a PC game. Everything's going to be slightly unoptimized because basically everyone has different hardware. Developers have to make games for literally every sort of system variant that they can actually think of. Sorry, that was a little bit hectic. Try and run away. So yeah, developers of PC games basically have to manage and think about all sorts of different hardware systems, and that sort of leads to games which aren't or feel unoptimized, as was the case with the beta of this. This game felt pretty bad on most systems, as was the case with a lot of my friends were talking about this game as they weren't going to buy it because they couldn't run it. Which honestly, as a PC game where you're spending $100 on is a fair criticism. Like, you obviously want to be able to run the game you're paying $100 for. But I'm not 100% sure if any of the optimization issues have been ironed out in this version. Obviously, with my computer, I can play most games without any issues at all. But my friends obviously don't. They don't have as strong PCs, which is obviously that's fair enough. Like, oh, I had to sneeze. Jesus Christ. Okay. We are spawn camping them actually a little bit here. This is kind of dodgy. I'm ready for you, dude. Oh fuck! Oh, he was in the corner! I thought he killed him! So yeah, honestly with PC games, I can imagine it to be horribly tricky to optimize something, but you want it to be as good as possible so as many people can play it as they can. Obviously that's kind of a simple... It's kind of a simple idea and a simple way to look at a PC game, but honestly most developers don't think about that really. They basically just want... If the top tier can run it, well then fuck everyone else, because those are the guys who can actually run the game and they're going to say that it's good, so... Tell with anyone who says otherwise, am I right? No, obviously I'm wrong, because not everyone has a god tier PC. Not everyone has high-end hardware that they paid thousands of dollars for. They might just have a pretty stock standard casual machine that's just, they want to play the latest Call of Duty game on it, and maybe they can, maybe they can't. Like, honestly, it is a genuine consideration of my friends to not actually buy this game for the fear of not being able to run it, even though they love Call of Duty and they've loved lots of Call of Duty games before. Oh, really? Come on. Come on. Which is, that is probably one of, like, the main reason why there's negative Steam reviews. Honestly, people had a bad experience in the first 5 minutes of the game, and they gave it a thumbs down or a negative review, which, honestly, that's harmful for a game. Even if the gameplay is actually good, which in this case it is, that might be a bias. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that might be a bias. Okay, we got a frag anyway. That might be a biased opinion because I really, really do like... Oh, come on. I really, really do love Call of Duty. Like, this is one of my favorite game franchises of all time, basically. Peek. Peek! Peek! Okay, someone got him at least. Yeah. Call of Duty, one of my favorite game franchises of all time. Honestly, this is like the game I grew up playing as a kid. But I've always played it on PC. I've never been massively fantastic with a controller, so I've always played it on PC. Oh, I'm typing. Run, bitch! Sorry, massive concentration mode there. Oh, how did we not get that kill? Fuck. That's unfortunate. And yeah, I can imagine it must be difficult for developers of... Oh, I can't even see anything. It must be frustrating for people who really enjoy Call of Duty on PC but don't have the hardware to be able to run it properly, because this is... That's basically how the game started out. Honestly, it started as a PC game that people sort of... They took on consoles and then basically it took off from there. Like... And so as someone who's always played Call of Duty on PC, I want it to be the best experience, but I'm never going to get that because that's unfortunately just, it's not designed for PC anymore. It's designed for people on consoles to jump in and out and not play for huge amounts of time, just to jump in and out, play a couple of games with their friends or whatever, and Bob's your uncle, like they're on their way. So it is unfortunate that some people do have issues and obviously their hardware might not be as good, but you should... And it should be the case that games for PC that are made by big developers like this should be built from the ground up. Honestly, you start low and then work up to making it look as good as possible while still keeping the people at the low end of the hardware spectrum happy. You want those people to play a game, honestly, don't you? You want those people who actually have kind of crappy systems to be able to play your game. Otherwise, you're limiting your consumer base massively. Anyway. This has been a quick look at the new Call of Duty game, and I do think it is very, very good. The negative reviews on Steam, don't listen to them. If you do, or if there's one video that you want to watch about Call of Duty, whether you should buy it on PC or not, listen to this. If you have a good system, buy it, because it is very, very fun. If you like Call of Duty before, you'll love it now. Honestly, this is a fantastic return to the old school style of Call of Duty. Basically, the boots on the ground, regular guns, dudes with guns shooting other dudes with guns. You don't want people flying around over your head, not being able to track them. You don't know where they went. No one liked that. Honestly, people didn't like that. They like old school style shooters that are just fun, arcadey, feel good to play, rather than something that you can't actually shoot because they were in front of you and now they're behind you and oh, you're dead. Anyway. This has been Luke from Less Than Average Gaming, and I hope you guys have an above average day. And if you did enjoy this one, make sure you do leave a like and do subscribe if you are new around here. Yeah, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!